Hi everybody, it's the 5th of September 2018, so I'm a little bit late with this update, but there's been a lot going on over the last few days, and I've been remiss in not discussing the patch notes that came out with the release 1.0 on PUBG on the Xbox. So I thought I'd go through them today. I, I made, was it an error? I don't know. So what I did was on release night or release morning, I stayed up until 1 o'clock in the UK, so over 100 hours to download the update, and then I played till about 3:30. So that knackered me out yesterday. Plus, yesterday we then had the Battlefield 5 beta, so I was playing that, and I still feel tired today. And I've been playing more of the Battlefield 5 beta because it goes proper live tomorrow. And anyway, I've only played about 3 games of solo on Sandhawk and several games with the boys playing squads, so it's good fun. So anyway, I thought it'd be a good idea to go through the patch notes because there may be things that answer questions you've already got about Sandhawk and the update in general. So let's dive straight in. So what they say is the official PUBG 1.0 launch brings more quality of life and optimization improvements in addition to tons of new content for everyone to enjoy. Our third map, Sandhawk, there's achievements, there's the event pass, and much more have been implemented. So, not only have we got the map, Sandhawk, we've also got optimization. I think if you've played already on Sandhawk and the other game modes, the game does seem to be running smoother, especially Sandhawk. It does seem to run very, very well indeed. And to tell you what I would be interested to hear about is what you think about the way it looks. I mean, not being nasty or anything, but it's not the best looking map in the world, is it? I think Erangel and Miramar look much better. I think they've got the green of the grass slightly too fluorescent. But anyway, Sandhawk is a 4 km by 4 km map, 1/4 of the size of Erangel or Miramar. Although games tend to end a little more quickly on this tiny island, battles are still massive. Every game still features 100 players. Certain settings have been customised specifically for Sandhawk to better fit its unique design, and they are performance. Faraway players and vehicles aren't rendered the same way on Sandhawk, resulting in some server performance improvements. This probably reflects on the fact that the island is very much up and down, and you can't see somebody, half a mile away. Gameplay. Weather in Sandhawk changes dynamically. You would have come across this already. Players can throw apples while waiting to board the plane. Good grenade practice. The red zone is smaller and shorter lasting on Sandhawk. Woohoo! And the centre of the red zone appears outside of the play zone. The white circle. This means players are more at risk when outside of the play zone. So that's encouraging people to come in, isn't it? Now the blue zone. Now this is very noticeable indeed. The blue zone on Sandhawk has shorter waiting times and longer travel times. The blue zone is also dynamic. It checks remaining player numbers before deciding on the next circle, adjusting the waiting time and travel time accordingly. But this doesn't affect the circle size. So what this means is the circles hit faster, when they're changing. But that point when they do change, say the minute it is to the next circle, will depend on how many players are left alive. And also, the speed at which that circle then contracts will depend on how many players are left alive. What I've found in the games I've played is that although there's a shorter gap between circles, the circle comes in slower. So sort of coming in just behind the circle just in front of the circle is kind of a viable technique, a viable tactic to use. Or it would be if there wasn't so many players sort of hanging around shooting you. Spawn balance. The item spawn rules have been customised on Sandhawk to get you equipped for battle faster. So assault rifles, SMGs and DMRs are spawned more often, and you will have come across this already. However, the 8x scope and the 15x scopes don't spawn on Sandhawk, but they can be obtained from care packages. So you find, you just hit a building and there's probably an AR inside it. We've talked about the apples in the lobby, so get practicing. New weapons, the QBZ, or the QBZ to our non-English cousins, is an assault rifle that uses 5.56 rounds with 30 rounds per magazine or 40 with an extended. It's like, I think, do you call it a bullpup design where the magazine is behind the handle? I've used one, seems great. Really stable, seems to have a fast fire rate, knocks people down, similar to the Scar kind of feel to it. The QBU, which is a DMR, Again, 5.56, 10 round magazine. You can extend it to 20. Haven't really had that much use with it. So I can't really comment on it. I mean, I would say give it a go. Stick a 4 times on it and see what happens. The Roni vehicle as well. This is like a pickup truck, not as big as the pickup truck that we get on Miramar. Used it once. It's probably not a good idea using vehicles on Sanhok, especially in squads, because we drove over a bridge, and this is totally my fault. We drove over a bridge and got opened up on by a squad hiding in a house, and they totally ripped us apart. But it could hold up to 4 people, 2 people in the front and 2 people in the back. Hopefully, this isn't in the notes, by the way. Hopefully, we'll be getting the moped soon as well. We've now got the weapon skin system as well. So you can select skins for each weapon. And then the way you do it is you just go into your customization menu at the beginning before you go in, and we've got the parachute skins as well. Hopefully you've all got the Xbox parachute. Yeah, as an aside note, I think what they need to do at Bluehole is they need to, well, maybe they don't employ somebody who designs all these skins, because they're not brilliant, are they? They're not the prettiest things in the world. All you really, give me a nice Union Jack parachute skin, and I would buy it tomorrow. Just like the one out of James Bond and the Spy Who Loved Me, or From Russia with Love, when he jumps off the edge of that mountain on his skis and it pops with the Union Jack on. And I'm sure people would buy American flags, Russian flags, German flags. Give me that. Give me a skin, a Union Jack skin for my AK-47 as well, or give me a nice camouflage skin for it, but not beige. It's a bit boring, that, isn't it? So then they introduced the new crate system, which you've probably seen already, which in essence now crates have fixed values. They don't go up, and you can spend your battle points on them. I'm not going to go through the drop rates, because we all know the drop rates are awful for decent stuff. The UI and UX, you'd have seen this already. If you press the left trigger, you can choose whether to go into playlist full battle royale, which will skip between Miramar and Erangel, or mini royale, which is just Sanhok at the moment. Now they've talked about performance, optimized loading, high resolution textures on Xbox One OG, optimized level stream on Xbox One X. Great. Bug fixes they've talked about. Fixed an issue where some items weren't able to be picked up. Fixed an issue where having more than one controller would lower the sensitivity after ADS. Disallow driving vehicles. Fixed an issue where frame would drop because of effects from destroyed vehicles. Fixed an issue where the screen would be darkened in HDR on some monitors. Fixed an issue where the character would seem to like it's moving faster after certain steps near stair handrails. Fixed an issue where player was unable to navigate shotgun through attachments on the 1897 and the 686. I haven't really noticed that many bugs recently anyway. War mode and custom match. For a smooth and healthy matchmaking time for our new contents and features, we've decided to push each of them live with a time gap. So we get Sanhok first, then we're going to get war mode soon, hopefully, and then custom matches. I love the way they say this. This is to let everyone enjoy and delve into each content with time. Come on. PUBG on Xbox has got millions of players. Also, it's to let each content have enough attention from our players, so players won't be divided having a long matchmaking time for each content. That isn't going to happen, my friend. Millions of people play PUBG. Sanhok is available already, and we expect to be offering War Mode as a weekend event in late September, with full custom matches functionality to release in October. Today marks a new chapter in the PUBG journey. 1.0 is just the beginning. We're looking forward to continue active development alongside our players to make the PUBG experience the best that it can possibly be for our Xbox community. Great, so there we go. So that's those patch notes. They did release ones about the G-Coin and crate system. So if you haven't figured it out already, what they've added is, in fact, I'll probably show you on the screen as well. In the store now, you can now buy G-Coin. So G-Coin is like a hard currency. This is what you buy with your real pound notes, with your real dollar bills. You buy this and you buy, oh sorry, it's in the shop, isn't it? You buy 500 G-Coin for £3.59 UK. Once you've got that 500 G-Coin, you can then go into the items and buy the parachute skin, the Bengal Tiger one, if you wanted to do so. And the more you spend, the better the value it is, if any of it is any value at all, which is great. What is nice as well is that when you are spending it, though, if you're buying, say, the PUBG tracksuit pack, you know exactly what you're going to get. You're going to get the white top and the white trousers. There's no buying loot boxes with money. They obviously, we've all had the Star Wars Battlefront 2 debacle. So it's like you pay us money, you will get exactly what you want, which is great. So they talk about that. The new Raider crate. Oh yeah, we've got the new Raider crate, which is weapon skins, which is cool. I think I'll probably just be buying weapon skins, even though the weapon skins, come on. Yeah. Turquoise Delight. Come on, these are awful. Beige. Who wants a beige weapon skin? Oh my god. So that's G-Coin, and then we have. Oh right, they did some other notes about the event pass and product bundles. So what this means now is basically you can buy the event pass, and the event pass, we might as well go into it, is a way for you to get stuff in PUBG without having to use your BP on crates. Okay, so what happens is as you play, so I don't think they don't tell you, but as you're playing, you earn XP, event pass XP, and that then levels you up. And if you buy the premium pass, you buy the event pass, at certain levels you get certain things. So in this case, as you can see, you get the Jailbird t-shirt, orange pants, some XP, some BP. Now, even if you haven't bought the event pass, you get these things down below for free anyway, so you can still work through it. But you also get missions in the event pass, which again give you event pass XP. So play for an hour, you get some XP. Ride a motorbike, you get some XP. And there's daily, there's Sandhawk specific missions, and there's specific weekly missions. So as you do those, you level up. Oop. And then you can get stuff, which is, some of the stuff is, well, as far as PUBG goes, I guess that, in fact, the thing that I thought was the best is the level 30 thing that we can all get, you don't have to buy it, is the target practice pan. That would be cool, wouldn't it? So we can have that. So if you fancy it, buy the event pass. I bought it. I bought this. I don't think I'll buy another one because the cosmetic items in PUBG, they're just rubbish, aren't they? There's no way they are. There's no great stuff about any of them. They're not nice at all. They're not like, do you remember like the Black Ops 3 weapon skins? I love those with like the lightning running through the guns. Oh, they're fantastic. So they talk about that. Oh, and there's different. You can buy different things as well. So now in the shop, you can buy like a Sandhawk pack. The Sandhawk pack consists of the Sandhawk event pass and some money as well, I think. Let's have a quick look. Let me go in. Some G-Coin. No, I don't want to buy that. PUBG Starter Pack. That is a skin and some G-Coin. So if you wanted to buy any of those, you could. There's also the hard copy. You can, if you want to have a disc copy, you can now buy a disc copy of PUBG that comes with some special DLC. So there we go. There's the release notes. There's the patch notes. Sorry, it's been a bit late. I thought I would do it just as a bit of interest if anybody likes the patch notes. More because I'm a bit of a completionist when it comes to making these videos. So it enables me to say, yes, I've got that one and add it. And so without further ado, I guess we should really dive in and play a little bit of Sandhawk, shouldn't we? Again, I'm really rusty at this. And I've been playing Battlefield 5 beta for the last 2 days, which is okay. It's okay. I'm just about to release a video about it, actually, that kind of explains that I don't think Battlefield 5 is as fun to play as Battlefield 1, but there's plenty of time for DICE, the developer, to fix the problems that I think are with Battlefield 5. They've done some really odd things with the game, which I just don't understand. But anyway, this is all about PUBG, the amazing PUBG. We've been playing it since December 2017. We've now finally gone 1.0, and as they say, this is still just another step in the PUBG journey as we move towards more stability. Ooh. More maps. We're going to be getting the winter map in the winter war mode. Really looking forward to that. You see what I mean about this green? It is almost fluorescent green, isn't it? Is it a little bit too much? I'm not too fond of. I'm in a very negative mood today, aren't I? I'm not too fond of the lack of contrast you get as well on these overcast days. I think the map looks much, much better when it's sunny. Let's have a run around. I'm only going to play one game, so if we die straight away, we die straight away. Because I'm still too tired. Old man, you see, can't stand staying up till 3:30 in the morning. Suffers for it for several days afterwards. Right, here we go. Look how tiny it is. It looks like military base island, doesn't it? Where should we go? Speaking of military bases, I think they're the places to avoid, aren't they? Military bases. Should we go over here somewhere? Right on the... I haven't been able to test whether my D23E strategy works on this map because it looks a bit small. You know, drive to the edge of the third circle. Well, I can never find any vehicles actually in the games I've played, apart from one. And then rest of the way on foot. Have to see where's everybody dropping. I think what will happen, and we were talking about this last night in the squad games we were playing, is over the next few days the map will settle down in terms of the bits that attract lots of people. You know, like when you're playing Erangel, loads of people go to school, don't they? Loads of people go to military base, and you can rely on other places generally being quiet if they're further away. Can't see anybody around me, so I should be able to... People over there going in. And what normally happens is the circle appears pretty quick. I think as soon as everybody touches down. I have trouble seeing things sometimes inside these buildings and knowing which ones are the doors. As I think it was Togai pointed out last night, remember that none of these buildings have windows, so people can just jump through them very, very easily, very, very fast. Oh, and there's loot everywhere. You know, it's just hanging around. You'll probably find out if I go out here. Onto this. Look, stuff in places that you just wouldn't find it in. Swap them over. Can never have too many smoke grenades, can you? We haven't got... Should we run twin 416s? That'll be a bit of fun. Oh, there's a boat. Oh, well, oh, we've got an extended quick draw. Let's pick that up. Where could we go with the boat? We could go around. Should we take a boat for the sake of the stream and testing it? Let's get in a boat. Let's go round to there. Right, we're testing boat mechanics. sneaky, you see. Why can't I pick that up? That's definitely a tactical stock. Ooh, 2x scope. Pick it up. There's definitely a tactical scope there on the floor, isn't there? Alright, we've now got some more AK ammo, so that's good. So what we'll do is... Oh, no, I did that wrong. No, I didn't. I find it very easy, to get confused between my guns, you see. So if I run twin 4 and 6s, I won't know what I'm meant to be using. Oh, right, okay, now we've got the QBZ. So we've got to use that. That's one of the new guns. Let's drop that, take that, take that, take that. Put that onto there. And then we're not going to bother with... well, I don't know. Nice. Okay, so probably don't want to go towards Camp Bravo, do we? That would be a bad thing, I think. God, it's very misty. Does make it look like an Xbox 360 game, doesn't it? Oh, we could check this place out. Just in the name of science. Ooh, is that a vehicle there that I could use? Oh, I do prefer a red dot to a hollow. We've definitely got lots of stuff, haven't we? Looking at how few people are left, you see, it's probably time to start moving inland as well. So, we don't need that, we don't need that, we don't need that. Okay, so I think, yeah, that original plan of moving that way was probably a good one. Because I think the next circle will come in pretty quick. See how fast it is. Very, very smooth. What's it like when you're in the grass? Can people see you? Yeah. They just need to improve the visual fidelity a small amount. Just make it look a little bit better. I'm looking for a grip now, aren't I, for my... Oh, there's an ump. But no. Not a grip to be found. God, it really is very, very misty indeed. If you're new to the video, welcome to Rob's that'll do. Running simulator, PUBG, the scaredy cat way. Now, this fog, when it comes in, this mist, dampens sound as well. Okay, we don't really need to push any further in, do we now? This grass is quite deep, isn't it? Get to the top of this hill. In the top 28. Right, we've got Camp Bravo to our left. That scares me. Because people are going to be coming out there. Well, saying that, there is... You could make the argument that the beauty of places like that is that everybody kills each other. And the people who come out of it tend to have got battered helmets, battered armour, all that sort of stuff. Look how deep this grass is. Oh, this is great. I could camp in here all day. You can imagine there's 26 other people all crawling through the grass right now. Desperate to get their first win on Sandhog. I need to spend some quality time on this map, I think. Just to learn the feel of it. Get some kills under my belt. Well, get some top 10 finishes under my belt. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I enjoy. Sound of the red zone in the distance. Very, very misty. Don't expect some Viet Cong to jump out. See how slow the blue comes in? That is crawling in. Yeah, we were playing squads and we seemed to be getting pinched an awful lot. You know, you'd be running into the circle and just be in firefights with people on your left, people on your right. That was playing the edge. So maybe one of the better ways to play Sandhawk in squads anyway is to play more positionally but move early. Yeah. Before people get established. As the blue finally comes in. I do apologise for this slow start of gameplay. It's one of the reasons why I don't stream PUBG very much. You see, it probably isn't very interesting to watch. Well, I know it's not very interesting to watch. Oh, right. Happy days. See, I'm happy because it means I don't have to move. It's not that great for people watching because you think, oh, how boring. That's another little habit I have. I don't know if it's a good habit or not. I always put like a dot in the centre of the new circle because one of the things that would happen to me all the time when I was playing is that I would lose my sense of direction when the circles were really small and I'd end up running the wrong way, like run out into the blue. Oh, as the rain comes down. Right, so I have got that compound behind me there. So people could be coming in from there maybe. I'm more worried about people rotating from Camp Bravo. There. Oh, thunder. The sound engineers have done an exceptional job on this rain. When I first heard it on Erringel, I could have sworn it was raining outside my house, for real. Well, we're into the top 15. That's fine by me. And we haven't even seen another player apart from the parachutes right at the beginning. I keep seeing. I don't know if it shows up on the fence, but sort of if I look sort of south, if you look south now, see there's that fence. As I move, you're getting the I think it's called a moire effect. I keep thinking someone's moving. Okay, right, it's time to pop an energy drink or two in a second and get ready for the final circles. Oh my god. In fact, what I should do now, if I'm going to be really campy, is get around this side of the rock. Oh, I do apologise for this, people. I am very, very sorry. This is awful play. Lying in the grass. Lucky with two circles coming to me. I know it's not very exciting. But, you know, I'm very tired. I'm an old man. I stayed up far too late on release night. And it's knackered me out. And I haven't spent enough time with this map to be fully confident with it. Can't see anybody down there in Camp Bravo. Somebody's just going to run around the corner and shoot me in a minute, and I deserve it. Ooh, gunfire. I am on the slow side, so I would expect people trying to try to get over to my side. Rotating around the edge of the circle. Alright, we're in the top 10. Mission accomplished. I can die happy now. Oh, that's very close. Just up there. Okay, right. Let's take some other energy drink. Oh, we've got 40 seconds. Oh, I just earned something. Charge your boost gauge to the max with energy drink. I just got a... Ooh, that's interesting. That sounds really... God, I never get achievements. That sounded really cool. Better take... Ooh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I've gone first person. I've stood up. Lie down. What am I doing? Should we change to smokes? Right, peeps, here we go. That's where I get shot straight away. Now, I would be on top of that hill if I was somebody. That's exactly where I would go, right up there. Oh, someone's behind me. Oh. Oh. Oh, I potatoed that terribly. You can tell I'm rusty. Anyway, got 5th without even killing anybody. I think that's enough for tonight, isn't it? And there we go. Thanks everybody for watching. That is the Sanhok release 1.0 patch notes. And I will see you on the islands pretty soon after I put a bit more practice in and can actually hit people. Good night.